Welcome to the city of Sandusky. We are known as the greatest small coastal town in America, and it is moments like this that make that come true. I gotta tell you, you're already a lot better crowd than I have to play before every other Monday night at city commission meetings, I can tell you that. Until the first tomato gets thrown anyway. Today, I'm honored to give the keys of the city of Sandusky to Jim Obergefell. In 2015, Jim found himself in a place in history he never could have dreamed of during his childhood in Sandusky, in front of the United States Supreme Court. He and John Arthur lived their lives together for more than 2 decades. Married in the state of Maryland, Jim and John's union was not recognized as a marriage in the state of Ohio in 2013. While John Arthur was fighting for his life, and after he ultimately passed away from ALS in 2013, Jim began a fight to honor his late husband so that he could legally use the word husband. What resulted was a landmark decision to give equal marriage rights to everyone. It's that kind of perseverance and dedication and profound love that we celebrate and honor today with these keys. On behalf of the city of Sandusky, I'd like to present Mr. Obergefell with not one key, but with 2 keys to our city. 1 key for Mr. Obergefell and 1 key for his late husband, John Arthur. Congratulations and thanks, Jim. I'm going to ask our city manager, Eric Webster, to read the formal proclamation from the city of Sandusky.
Thank you, Mayor Brady, and it is an honor for me to read this proclamation so that the mayor can hand Jim these keys to the city. But Jim, I just want to say really briefly, thank you for what you've done for this entire country, and we're so proud that you are from Sandusky. Abraham Lincoln once said, "I love a man who's proud of the place where he's from, but I love even more a man who lives in a way that makes that place proud of him." Jim, we are proud of you. Because you're from Sandusky, Ohio, Sandusky is the birthplace of marriage equality. So with that, I read this proclamation on behalf of the Sandusky City Commission and the entire community. Whereas the love of 2 individuals, Jim Obergefell and John Arthur, was so great that it changed the United States as we know it. And whereas, after 22 years of friendship and life together, the couple wanted to be recognized as married, but it was illegal in their home state of Ohio. And whereas the couple traveled to Baltimore and were married upon the plane touching down on the tarmac, and whereas John Arthur died shortly after. But Jim continued the legal struggle to make marriage easier for all couples in the United States. And whereas 6 years ago today, on June 26, 2015, a decision was made that had never been made before, whereas the Supreme Court of the United States ruled that the fundamental right to marry is guaranteed to same-sex couples by both the Due Process Clause and the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. And whereas love is love, and every American, regardless of preference, deserves the freedom to choose to be joined in a union symbolizing devotion and commitment to one another. And now, therefore, we do hereby celebrate the love of Jim Obergefell and John Arthur, and thank them for the Supreme Court case that made marriage possible for all and in the city of Sandusky, Ohio. Thank you.
Pride on stage. So I can't think of a better place to do that than in my hometown, and the place I'm so excited to say I moved back to a week ago yesterday. John and I fought for love, we fought for our marriage, we fought for each other, we fought for our family. And for me to come home to Sandusky, where my family is, I can think of no better place to be. And to be honored today this way by the mayor and the city manager is just not something I ever expected. And I have to say, thank you so very much for including John in this wonderful honor. His key will be more important to me than my key, because I loved him dearly, he was the love of my life, and fighting for him, fighting for our relationship, fighting for the promises we made to each other, all the way to the Supreme Court, was the best decision I ever made in my life. And I'm so happy to be home. And as we celebrate Pride, remember, we still aren't equal in our nation. We have the right to marry, but don't think we enjoy marriage equality, because we don't. Our marriages are still attacked. They're still not treated the same as other marriages. Our community, especially our transgender siblings, are not equal. And if you're here celebrating Pride, I will ask you, please take this pride to the streets, to your families, to your workplaces, to your communities, and fight for our community. Because until we all can actually say we are part of we the people, and that we enjoy life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, we have work to do. So that's all I want to say, other than thank you, Sandusky. I love you. I'm so happy to be home. And Nikki and Robin and everybody else with Sandusky Pride, what an amazing job you've done in 3 weeks. Thank you for bringing Pride to Sandusky. And I have to say one last thing. When I was here for the first Pride in Sandusky, driving down Columbus Avenue, hitting downtown, and seeing pride flags everywhere was something I never thought I would see. And I love this city. I love that you fight for us. I love that you protect us. I love that you represent and celebrate us. So thanks everyone for being here, and happy Pride.